everybody. So 1 year ago, I was being treated like dirt in a lot of my relationships. Even someone I worked with professionally called me an ungrateful I'm not gonna say it. Stay tuned if you wanna hear the whole horror story. I went from being a doormat to doubling my confidence, my income, and above all else, my self-worth in 1 year. I'll tell you how I did this in this video so you can do the same. So ladies, if you're a people pleaser and want to turn into a boundaried baddie, click the link below for my free scripts on how to say no gracefully. It all started at my third rock bottom. Yeah, I've had a couple of rock bottoms, not to brag. But yeah, I had a back injury that had me bedridden, a fibroid that had me bleeding out like a Tarantino film. And honestly, I was halfway off the balcony. I'm not even gonna lie to you people. I was not in a good place. But since I was in recovery, I was forced to take a pause out of life. I had a lot of time to think and self-reflect. And I realized that nobody respected me. Nada. Barely anybody. Like, I had friends who were mad at me for not being able to show up to their ladies' wine night because I was sick. I was shocked. Like, I'm sorry, do you care about the turnout of your party more than my physical well-being? It's like she was more concerned about having a photo filled with people for Instagram than me, her best friend. On top of that, a guy who I had been talking to was inconsistent with me. Like sometimes he would reach out to make plans, then go dark. I also just had a falling out with a work relationship because he called me an ungrateful Wait till the end for me to tell you that story. And I was just reflecting how everyone had been treating me. I got so viscerally angry. I was like, what the hell has been going on this whole time? Here I am, kind, fun, smart, a cutie patootie. Yet people are here treating me like I'm a freaking peasant. I'm like, it's a wrap. Cut the show. We are flipping the script. I can't do this anymore. I realized if I didn't change something, I would quite literally be the loser in my own life forever. That's terrifying. Not to scare you, but if you don't get a handle on your people-pleasing ways, you will be walked on for the rest of your life. Honestly, you should be scared. Your life depends on it. Luckily, I have solutions for you. The first step is awareness. Be aware that you are a people pleaser and that you put everyone else first. Because in your brain, everything will go smoother and have no conflict if I please them. When in actuality, you are telling everyone that you don't matter. You're chopped liver, that you're as useless as like a hot man with no job. Be aware that this is a self-worth issue that likely stems from childhood trauma. Comment self-worth if you want a video more about this. Step 2, prioritize healing over everything else. Now, I don't mean quit your job, stop paying your bills. What I did was I scheduled healing time in the calendar. I left blank spaces for it. As I got better and was able to walk for longer bouts of time, I would take long, gentle walks. I know how that sounds. And I would listen to music and I would just start crying or getting ragefully mad. And instead of bottling it down, I just let myself feel rage and cry on the streets. I did look a little weird, but I didn't care. During this time, different images of people who had taken advantage of me popped up in my head. I let myself yell at them, say what I actually wanted to say. Then I turned my focus on myself and told myself, it's okay that you feel this way, and I forgave myself for letting those things happen to me. Like literally picturing myself and talking to my old self. Doing this is how you actually heal. It is really important to forgive yourself so you don't carry shame. Because if you carry shame, you will never be able to live your best boundaried baddie life. And I want that for you. Step 3, new goals, baby. As you mourn the past, you have to build the new future. It's imperative that you have something to get excited about. I decided I wanted more money. So I put more effort in my sales job And this time I had a newfound sense of self-worth. So I infused action with this new energy. Because action without the new energy is just you chasing your tail. And in doing this, I quite literally doubled my income that year. Next goal. I made sure to move my body 3 times a week. And that adjusted as I healed from the injury. I was gentle with myself, but I kept it moving. It was also my goal to write 30 new minutes of stand-up comedy. I did that too. Now, is all of it usable? No, but I became a better writer in the process. And in the process of testing out a lot of new material very quickly, I saw how the audience reacted to different types of jokes from me. And I found the intersection of what I have to offer as an artist and what people actually wanted to see. And most importantly, I was having fun again, feeling light, playful, fresh. Woo! The way I felt before these relationships screwed up my self-concept. I remembered who the hell I am. Step 4, speaking up for yourself. When someone said something that I didn't feel comfortable with, I spoke up right away. I didn't wait. I knew that if it felt wrong, it was wrong. And I wasn't disrespectful, but I said, hey, you did this, it made me feel like that. Now what? And let me tell you, this caused a firestorm. I went from having like 7 friends to 2, and I never felt more relieved because I knew that the 2 left standing had my back and deeply cared for me. Because the truth is, I had fights with those 2 people too. But unlike the others, they took a beat to hear me out and then said sorry and changed their behaviors towards me. That's what a real friend does. And can I tell you, the amount of relaxation and peace you have when you are around people who respect and value you is unmatched. If you are a people pleaser, you are living with more anxiety than you know. You are in a constant state of walking on eggshells because you are staying so attentive to everyone else that you can't rest. In staying consistent with all of these steps, in a year, I was a completely different person. Woo! Yeah, go me, go you. I was financially stable. I had a few close friends that treated me with respect and care. My body healed. I got asked to join a bougie networking group for work, and I got asked to join an advanced writing group for women. And honestly, I genuinely loved myself and developed true self-worth. I can sincerely say that I see all that I am now and all that I have to offer the world. And if someone else doesn't see it, they can go kick rocks. Like, bye, don't care, unbothered. There's not this sense of a lingering feeling of like, oh, I feel guilty for voicing my opinions or walking away. Guilt is gone. 2 more tidbits about self-worth. As my self-worth went up, the new people I attracted in my life treated me with respect right off the bat. Because on a subconscious level, they already knew I valued myself. So I didn't have to bargain with them to treat me correctly. Lastly, the best thing about this transformation is, once again, I'm genuinely having fun, feeling playful, fresh, open. Like, I'm just telling you all of this to remember that the point of healing is to have fun again. Woo-woo, that can be you. And I didn't forget about the ungrateful story. So here's what happened. I started working with someone on a project, and at first everything was fine. And they were actually very complimentary towards me. So I was like, wow, they're so nice. First red flag. But yeah, as the relationship, went on, I noticed that they started like calling and texting at, kind of inappropriate hours for a work relationship. And, they started sharing more about their personal life with me. And then I noticed that they were upset when I said I started another project with someone else. And next thing you know, they're getting all heated with me like, oh, you, after I helped you with this and I helped you with that, you ungrateful, huh? I was like, fool, what do you think this is? What do you think this is? Taking a step back, I was like, wow, you know what? The first point in time where they started crossing boundaries with me is when I should have cut it. And now that I know better, I can do better. But I just say this story to say that even in these, what seems like, I don't know, a shallow, light thing that could never, transcend into something dark and scary, it can. That is why I'm telling you, build those boundaries, baddie, okay? And if you're a people pleaser and you wanna go to a boundary baddie, click the link below for my free script on how to say no gracefully.